News at 6.
Good evening. Americans across the country, including here in Erie County, honoring the thousands of people who lost their lives on September 11th, 18 years ago.
Tiarra Braddock joins us live from the 9/11 Memorial in Erie, where community members gathered earlier today to pay their respects. Tiarra.
Jill, Sean, the people who were here earlier paying their respects placed little American flags like this one around the site, symbolizing that the folks here in Erie have not forgotten what happened 18 years ago. Americans are in mourning during the 18th anniversary of the September 11th terrorist attacks. More than 100 people in Erie coming together on Wednesday to honor the 3,000 people who lost their lives during that tragic day.
I think it's important to understand the history and what it did to our country, and also how we continue to honor those who served before and after the attacks.
Tony DePasqua's mother spent 5 weeks at Ground Zero after the attacks, helping people as a Red Cross volunteer. He says even though he was only around 12 at the time, he will never forget how scared he was for her.
Knowing that your parent is heading into a war zone and not knowing what that looked like and getting on a plane after planes had just been hijacked. It was overwhelming and scary, but I don't think we fully understood what she was going to do.
A reoccurring message during the ceremony was the importance of making sure the younger generation of Americans understand the significance of 9/11. An Erie High School freshman says it's so important to pass down this history so these attacks never happen again.
It's really sad. I had heard stories from my uncles that lived in New York City, how they had to leave their work, run all the way to their homes, stay there.
9/11 also hits hard for first responders in Erie and all over the country, as hundreds of men and women died trying to save people after the attacks.
We lost over 300 firefighters in that terrible tragedy, and the police lost a lot, and the EMS lost a lot. And like I said, that's something that you never, ever want to forget.
Now, during the ceremony, organizers played recordings of people telling their stories about how 9/11 impacted them. Jill, Sean.